Summon Satan. Hail Satan. That is a chakras camera. A chakras camera can prove if chakras are healthy or unhealthy. The root chakra or red chakra is the one that controls death and safety awareness in a brain. A signal that a body is in danger and dying is always a root chakra signal. That looks like the entire aura of the body turning red. Knowing that is what danger and medical problems that cause dying. Air as a red communication is why the medical field commonly uses red for graphic design. When a medical facility chooses to not use a medical camera for this situation but instead rely on a person's mental judgment and other machines, is a setting that is labeled not a real medical facility but a medical scam. A territory can be reduced to not having any other option but a medical scam as a building complex or court setting that the police or other figures force people to be committed to. A facility operating that poorly commonly has other criminal intents with staff like sexual abuse, hypnosis, mind control, slave training, etc. Buildings that train people to not respond to dying correctly mentally and instruct them to obey computers and other electronics hand causes zombie territory where a bunch of bodies don't move to respond to dying correctly with a computer's command controlling a large group. To witness these situations and try to signal an authority to correct them isn't illegal in warfare. To correct a territory that starts to follow a computer's commands to respond to death wrong requires disarming the computer. To disarm a computer behaving that way with living creatures dying is not illegal in warfare. To let a complex arm themselves against a responding authority correcting the behavior is illegal in warfare. A territory that mostly favors rape, slave training, hypnosis, mind control, poisons, etc., as something a large group of criminals chooses to not solve as a problem with themselves and others can result in a territory collapsing to zombies. A territory behaving that way can result in political trade like no medications that cure illnesses that cause that behavior, allow recovery from abuse, and have electronics present that can disarm a computer hypnotizing and mind controlling a large group to move. That is how to use a medical chakras camera to respond to patient death correctly. That isn't how to use a medical chakras camera to respond to patient death correctly. Nice job chakras camera technologists. Thank you Lucifer Satan.